Today's review is pretty special. It's the 2011 8-foot tall spooky tree Airblown inflatable. Now I ordered this off of eBay for I think $55 plus somewhere around $40 for shipping. So it came at a little under $100, but I think it went over $100 after tax, I'm pretty sure. I really like this inflatable. It is my all-time favorite box art. The enlarged and completely oversized Airblown inflatable logo on the top is magnificent in my opinion. I just love the inflatable overall. I think it's probably one of the best trees out there. As some of you might know, I'm not the biggest fan of Gemmy inflatable trees. I just think they sometimes come out looking like a grabbing turd, but I think this one is really, really cool, and I think Gemmy did a great job with it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open it up. So here's the fan if anyone was curious. I looked on Yard Inflatables because this is the fan that I'm not familiar with at all. You guys know that. And I found that it's some stupid acronym. And I found the sticker located like right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. Very hard to see. I just looked and I saw like an S and a J, and I was like, okay, well, there's two of these fans on Yard Inflatables. It's probably that one. Still could be wrong. Maybe one of the letters is different, but here's the fan, and yeah, let's go ahead and inflate it. So there's quite a bit to say about this inflatable. I'll try to keep it as concise as possible. Now, first off, I knew that this was a used inflatable. I knew that I was ordering a pre-owned Gemmy tree. However, the seller failed to mention that there was a hole right here. The seller also failed to mention that the right ghost was not attached here nor there. So I've had to take some pretty heavy duty tape, get that taped up, and this tape will probably hold up for about a week used, so I'm probably going to have to figure out some alternative to fixing the ghost to the tree. There's also some dirt where the tree's face is, the eyes, and the mouth. It's black, so it's definitely going to show up more. I kind of understand why the seller put that little note in there, so I wouldn't get too mad about kind of how jacked up this inflatable is, but it's still a really cool design. Still one of the best trees. It hasn't changed my opinion of it at all now that I have it inflated and everything. I love the spikes on the branches. That's probably what sets this tree apart from a lot of the others. I just think that it's really come to life, and I think that Gemmy nailed the design and getting it to be, you know, as animated as possible, but without it being, you know, truly animated. I feel like a sound box, like a wind howl, would be really cool. I think Gemmy should do that in the future. They might have, I can't remember, but if they could have it animated in some way, you know, like an actual animation, and then have the howling wind sound box, that would be really, really cool. I feel like they would probably do that with a bigger tree inflatable, maybe attached to a cemetery. They've done that plenty of times before, but I still feel like maybe they could do a redesign in the coming years, and that would sell really, really well, and I think it would definitely please a lot of the older collectors. Now, the spider hangs here by the tether material, same as the 2015 Lowe's cemetery archway that I have. It's just same thing. It does kind of feel like an afterthought in my opinion. I feel like if that were gone, it wouldn't really affect this inflatable at all. You probably wouldn't even notice that it was missing. So until it, you know, breaks or comes off, I'm gonna leave it there, but once it does, I'm not gonna cry over it. It does, I think, have 4 C7s. I took a peek inside. I was kind of a little underwhelmed to find only 4. There could be one that's hiding, but I only saw 4, and I looked quite a bit. Maybe I didn't look hard enough, but I only saw 4 C7s for this tree. And I thought there would be more. I thought there would definitely be 6, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 to round out the ghosts. But that appears not to be the case. I would say, yeah, so the lighting is probably a 4 or 5 out of 10. Not too great with that. But the overall design and the shape and the mold that Gemmy created for this inflatable, it's been redone quite a few times after this design. I think this is the original one, just based off the 2011 box art and the fact that it is a 2011 design. I could be wrong about that, but I think that this one is the original version. Just my experience with this particular order and purchase is not the best, but still, it's really nice. Well, as always, I really hope you enjoyed my review on this Gemmy Airblown Inflatable 2011 8-foot tall spooky tree. If you did, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please consider giving me a sub. I'm gonna catch you later. Peace out.